Fellow Toastmasters and friends, how many of y'all already have solar systems in your homes? How many of y'all have ever gone out on eBay and bought a solar panel? Well, perhaps after my brief presentation, you may want to have courage and go and do that. Now, our solar options has been with us for a while. I mean, the sunlight powers everything on Earth. Plants and trees are probably our most efficient and prolific users of solar energy. We haven't gotten as good as plants are in using solar power, but our needs are basic. We want to heat and cool our homes. We need electricity. And there are three primary things, solar options that can help us with that means. And they are passive solar, concentrating solar, and photovoltaic solar power. Let me start with our passive solar option. Passive solar has been around since men have been living indoors. Works on three basic principles. When sunlight shines upon a dark object, it gets hot. Right? The sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. And as we move through our seasons, the position of the sun changes. So we can use these three principles to heat and cool our homes. Let me show you my illustration. For a structure to take advantage of the passive solar option, you need to have windows that are south-facing. The south-facing windows, the windows are collectors, right? And in the home, you have a thermal mass. In the wintertime, the sun is at its lowest point in the sky. The sun shines directly in the home. This thermal mass heats up, circulates heat. In the summertime, we want our homes to stay cool. It's just the opposite. The sun is at its highest point in the sky. The solar mass is shielded. Therefore, it stays cool. It's shielded by the structure itself, awning, or deciduous trees. Passive solar can account for a 30 to 40% energy savings in your home. Now, let me talk about concentrating solar power. Concentrating solar power, I think we are all familiar with the power of a magnifying glass. Now you can take and focus the sunlight in a precise spot and it gets hot. You may have even roasted a few insects this way. I know I have. If you have, then you've used concentrating solar power. On a commercial level, it works with parabolic mirrors. They focus the sunlight on a tube that has a heat transfer liquid. This liquid can heat the liquids up to about 800 degrees Fahrenheit or more. This heat is transferred to water, which is converted into steam, to power a traditional steam turbine to produce electricity. There's a plant in Nevada, a 50 megawatt plant that produces electricity at a cost of about 12 cents per kilowatt. In comparison, natural gas cost is about 7 cents per kilowatt. Of course, as the technology improves, energy cost improves also. Now to my final solar option, which is the photovoltaic cell. Now, this is exciting because you can go out on eBay and purchase your own solar system for your home. There's just one major problem, not too big though, because when the sun is not shining, there's no electricity. The photovoltaic panel gives you electricity directly from the sun, but we can overcome this problem in our homes with our own home solar system. And you need a battery bank backup. With your photovoltaic panel, you would have a battery backup. You need a charge controller. Usually it's a lead acid battery. It's the cheapest for your battery bank. And for that you would need a charge controller. And of course it's AC. You need to convert DC to AC, and you would need an inverter for that. Quite simple. Now the photovoltaic cell works on this principle. It is a silicon-based semiconductor, right? A photon of sunlight would cause this electrons to flow from the negative layer to the positive layer. The flow of electrons is, of course, an electric current. You link a number of these cells together, and you have a module, which is weatherproof and waterproof. Link a number of modules together, and you have a solar panel. You link a number of solar panels together, and you have a solar system or a solar power station, which can produce electricity at the same cost as CPS. And of course, as the technology improves, the cost goes down. There you have it. These are your solar options. Solar power has been around for a while. It's our use of these solar options is only limited by our knowledge of solar. So hopefully after my brief presentation, you have enough knowledge to take the courage and go out on eBay and purchase your own solar system. Thank you very much.